everybody. We are at the 2026 Florida RV Super Show here in Tampa. We'll be here for the next couple days. We're not buying anything, but there's some things we want to check out. There's a new Nexus I want to see. There's a new holiday Rambler Super C I want to see, a new Integra, and then we'll be checking a lot of other things out. A lot of vendors, a lot of new vendors that we're going to be checking out as well. And we'll spend most of the next couple days pretty much looking at Super Cs. But we'll have this just probably going to have a lot of video that's not going to be edited. We'll be putting that out, small, short videos throughout the next couple weeks. So we'll start with this video and then jump into whatever model or models we're going to be showing, and then maybe even run our intro. But then there's going to be a lot of short videos. And again, the plan is to bring you guys content over the next several weeks. And maybe get you excited to go out to your local shows. A lot of the regional shows start next week, and they will run through the rest of January, February, March. Get a chance and you can't make it here to the Super Show, get out to your regional shows. They're all across the country starting next week.
On the open road, where dreams unfold, adventure calls, a story to be told. With every mile, our spirits soar, freedom song forevermore. Super C Chow Adventures on the go, through the hills and valleys, don't you know? With laughter and love, we're all so free. A journey shared, just you and me. Heather by my side, Herbie and Bugsy too. Together we chase skies of endless blue. In our RV, a home on wheels. Every turn, a new world reveals.
There's the one-man band. He's a pretty famous guy here in Tampa. He's here every year.
For this next song.
Would you like a bag?
Nah, thank you. Here's the new Super Cs that I wanted to see that are on the 600 chassis. So it's a Holiday Rambler Incline and a Fleetwood Altitude. They're both, again, going to be on the F600 chassis. Now, they had these in Hershey and didn't really, I looked at them, but I didn't look at them as close as I wanted to. It was just too busy. What makes this different is this one here, the Altitude. This one has a 6.7 power stroke, but you can also get this in the gas. And I might be, yeah, that's power stroke diesel on there too, but you can get this in the 7.3 gas motor, or you can get this in the diesel. And that's different because I don't know that anybody else builds a Super C on it with a gas motor. Again, these two aren't, but I believe they're gonna have that Holiday Rambler here someplace that's on the gas 7.3. So we'll find it and take a look. But this Altitude, we'll check this out on the inside. This is the 36 FW. So this is going to be a little bit different. So you have your bed. So this bed kind of, I don't know what else. What would you say about this bed? It's a north-south bed. No, look at it. It's a north-south bed coming out of over the cab, right? So you're going to go up your steps here, and you got I don't know, would you call this a double?
What's your bed?
So I don't know what the weight capacity is on it, but this is different. This is unique. Having a north-south bed in up over the cab, and then you have looks like in the back it's going to be a Murphy bed that drops in the back too. So definitely different. So as I mentioned, it's a Murphy bed that drops down in the back, and then you have a north-south, basically a Murphy bed that goes up over the cab. So the sleeping conditions here, there's a lot here. They need some assist because this thing heavy. Yep, that's all it's holding is those two little pins. And then when you fold that up, I mean, it's a nice sized living room. For being on a Ford chassis, small Ford chassis, there's a lot of room here. So this is the Fleetwood Altitude. So part of the Rev Group. I like it. Got an outside TV.
Just the trunk is almost 140.
Here's the incline, which is sister product from Holiday Rambler.
Go before they close at 4 o'clock. But if we decide we want to go to
Suggested retail on this is $330. So this Super C in front of me is a new Ghost by Nexus. It's 39 footer. The Ghosts are built on the International chassis. But what's exciting about this is something I've been looking for some time. Is always wondered, why does nobody ever build a Super C or an A with a side patio or a back patio? So the folks at Nexus have finally done it, and we'll go take a look at this here in a second. But to see that somebody finally come up with a patio, it looks awesome on the unit as it sits there. It's not the biggest patio, but it looks awesome. And the whole RV world, they're copycats. So Nexus came out with this. Next year, or within the next 2 years, everybody's going to have a side patio. These guys did it first. It looks amazing. We'll go inside and take a look at it. But really happy to see that these guys took the step and came out with a side patio. So let's go take a look at it, and then we'll talk to Gary on the way out. So again, the Ghost is on the International MV chassis. So most everybody's going to be on some type of a Freightliner, either the M2 or the S2. And they're Wraith. And so Nexus is a little bit different. They built a Maximus. They're the only ones that build on a 650 chassis. So you have a smaller 650 chassis, if you will, Super C. They build the Rebel on a what's the Rebel one? International or a Chevy chassis. And then down a little bit further, you're going to have the Wraith that's going to be on a Freightliner S2 RV chassis. And then the Ghost and the, I think it's the Triumph, is on the International chassis. So let's go inside and take a look at this. This is brand new. Just to give you some specs on this one here. So 20,000 pound towing rating. It's going to have the 6.7, 360, 800 foot-pound torque Cummins in it, and I believe this has a 3,000, or it might be a 3,200 Allison. So price tag, show tag on this is $240. And the other thing with Nexus, and I'm a Nexus fan because the folks at Nexus, Claude, Gary, they're just good people. They'll treat you right, but the other thing I like about this is there's no dinette. Nobody uses dinettes anymore. There's no dinette. It's an option. You can get the dinette optioned into this, but the fact that it doesn't have a dinette just opens up this space so much more. King size bed, Splendid washer and dryer, huge area up here with a big, huge window. Nice area to, if you want to fold clothes, just put decorations on, whatever. I can already feel the difference in cabinetry compared to some of the other, what Nexus has done in the past. So let's step back here. The TV is up above and it drops down. So they're in partnership with Axiom. So I think Claude has something to do with the Axiom group. So like this is a perfect example of the TV that's dropped down, the side patio. This has a lot of an Axiom feel to it. So come out here, just kind of chill. Again, nobody else is doing this, and it won't take long before every other manufacturer sees this, and they're all going to jump on board. And Nexus did it first. So I would say this is 4x8, I would guess. About a 4x8 patio. Really nicely done. Here's all your controls. Now what it looks like is, let me set that down. So what it looks like is the bottom floor is going to fold up, and that's going to get you, in somewhere, You know, again, it's going to be 4 foot high. So it's going to be 4 foot high, and everything above it is going to be a 4 foot window. So it's going to be a huge window in here. The whole top half is going to be window whenever it's closed up. So you're still going to get plenty of natural lighting in here when you have that pulled in. Now, you also have a slide on the back side, so it extends the bedroom quite a bit. Your slide looks like it's about 2.5 foot deep, and then you're adding 4 foot on the patio. So nobody else has done it. Somebody else will follow and copy these guys by Hershey in September for sure. Bathroom real quick. So so a few things that you know, it's a few things at Nexus that are going to be a little bit different and help keep it in that price point that everybody's looking for. So you have something that's Super C this big and you got a price point of $240. Probably get that down a little bit. You know, you're probably going to want to look at maybe changing up the smaller sink, maybe changing up the faucets. They're decorative, but you know, maybe not for everybody. It's a 30 by 36 shower. So you know, you got the fan up there, but it's not a max fan, so that's something maybe you can add. So again, the fact that you can come in at a good price point and just make the changes where you want. So I really like it. I don't like the brown seats, but that's me. So
I think they just recline.
If you pull the lever, yeah, I think they recline.
Yeah, I think they all recline.
Oh, so you can be a massive bed.
Yeah.
Maybe just the end one.
No, because there's this one.
Center ones. I think
Yeah.
the center ones do. Yeah, just the center ones.
Yeah. So yeah, four of them recline back. Go down through here and look at the whole Nexus layout. They said they got the Ghost, which is on the International chassis. This is the Maximus. This was debuted at the Hershey show. So they got a couple different floor plans. This is the 32MX. And I'll just stick our head in there real quick. But this is on an F650 chassis. They're the only ones building on a 650 chassis. So again, the price point is really what Nexus is built on. So, and the fact that they're basically a Super C. They have smaller Cs, but they're basically a Super C company. So you're $179,995 on Super C, brand new. The price points are going to fit a lot more people's budgets. And if there's something that you're not real keen on, maybe it's changing up the faucets, maybe it's changing out the Sansui TV. That's all stuff that's easily swappable after your first year or two, after you get your feet wet a little bit. So this one here is a much bigger. This is the 34MX. Again, 650 chassis, solid surface. Got theater seating, but you know, so theater seating. So the seats in this one are not going to be power, right? Got maybe they're going to have the Greystone instead of a GE with the faucets and toilets. Well, this one, that toilet is it's porcelain, but your faucets might be plastic instead of stainless. So definitely things that are easily swappable for a couple $100. And again, your price point comes in at $190 instead of $300.
We're not doing a third.
So here's the Wraith. Again, the Maximus is built on the F650. The Wraith is going to be built on a Freightliner S2 RV. Now, again, thinking about price point, they go with a smaller tire. So this is a 255/70 on a 22.5-inch wheel. You know, that's easily, once it's time to buy new tires, you don't need to buy them right away. You need to go, you know, step up to a 285 or 295, 75, and it's going to give you a better ride and better feel. But you know, again, the Wraith on an S2 RV chassis, $189,995, so under $190,000. It's a somewhat, you know, again, it's a Freightliner chassis. The bones are there. And one thing I will say about Nexus, their paint is amazing. I've been to their paint shop. I know that the guys that do their paint work, they do farm it out. There's a local guy in Indiana that does their paint work, and their paint work is exceptional all the time. So another Wraith here. This is the 35F, and then the Wraith goes up to the 37F. It's really just shy of 40 feet. So just jump in here. This is the 37F coming in at just under 200 grand. Bath and a half model. Got a fireplace, TV, full bath in the back. Somebody left their breakfast bowl sitting there.
That wasn't you?
One more time.
Are you sure it wasn't you?
No, it wasn't me. So, you know, here, perfect example, right? So you see this, instead of a slide lock, they're just going to have whatever that door pull is on there to secure that door. But again, it's things that you can work with and live with. For, do you want to pay 200 grand here? Or do you want to pay 350 to 400 grand for something else at a midpoint? You know, you start getting into $500,000, $600,000, $700,000, $800,000 coaches, it's a little bit different. But do you pay 200 or do you want to pay 300 or 350? There's a whole lot of coach here for $200,000. One of the things with coming to any of these shows, but especially here at Tampa, so this is Burger Boys, Hunger Management. Obviously, it's burgers. It better be a damn good burger for $22. So here's one of the coaches we wanted to see. Actually, price tag on it's not as bad as I thought. So this is the new Dynamax Grand Sport. They had the Grand Sport at one point, and with COVID and a few other things, they kind of got away from it. So they're now reintroducing this, and it's on a Cascadia chassis. Let's see if we can get some looks here. That's locked. This might all be locked. There we go. So really deep slides or storage. You got looks like let me see how big that inverter is. It's like a 3,000 watt inverter. Tag axle. So length on this is going to be just shy of 45 foot. 40,000 pounds in the rear, 18,000 pound gross vehicle weight in the front, 80,000 overall. Awning length is going to be 21 feet and then 12.6 high. Interior coach site is 7'2", fuel capacity 120 gallons, wheelbase 29 feet. You have your Gen X or Gen Y hitch on there, so that's going to be probably a 30,000 pound hitch.
Yeah, I told you. There's no flashers involved here.
This is really nice, really nice. Well, looks like a slim rack system on this bedroom slide, rack and pinion on the big slide. Go inside and take a look. Battery's getting ready to die on my camera here. Let's go take a look real quick. So, you got your interior here. Again, this is going to be on a Cascadia chassis, so this is going to be, you know, basically what the biggest chassis that Freightliner makes. Turn it around and this, to me, you like it?
Nice.
It's awesome, and the price tag's not as bad. I thought that price tag would have at least another 100 or 150 on it. So its sale price was $540. Heather, I guarantee you, Heather's saying she doesn't like the colors, she doesn't like the floor, but I do.
But
I think this
other
is
than
awesome.
that- other than that, it's great. We think we have a deal.
You like it?
We both don't like the floor.
Wow, I'd take this tomorrow if I had.
When you open those cabinets, they shake.
Do they really?
So they're pieces of crap.
Huh. This is anything I don't like. I saw this, like, you can't get past here if you're stuck right now.
Yeah.
Right? If you, like, I can get through here.
Get your laundry.
Yeah, you got to get your laundry out somehow,
Yeah.
and both doors have to be open. So what do you do?
See, they don't go like
Right.
that. Yeah. That's actually.
But I like it. And if I had 600 grand laying around, I'd buy it.
If you didn't like it, would you buy it? If Heather put the kibosh on it, would you buy? What? Well, there's got to be a ladder.
Doesn't it go down?
So with the group we're with, it's mixed feelings on whether anybody likes it or not. I do. This would be the one that I would buy if money was no option, and I wanted to work for the rest of my life.
Look, Jim, this is one thing you won't like. Come look here when I open this door, and look at the quality of the door. Are you ready?
Yeah. Oh wow. Do that again. Wow, that's something.
I said for the amount of money, this door, it's like, this is cheap.
Yeah.
I would be afraid of coming out of the bathroom and falling down the steps.
And that's why I don't like a mid-entry coach, right?
Yeah.
I like a front-entry coach because a mid-entry coach just takes up too much room because you got to be careful when you're walking around there and you come out of the bathroom, you're 6 inches away from falling down the steps.
Like,
but they all do that.
The high-end Tiffin, they put a thing that comes.
This probably has
so
it too.
It makes it like a floor.
And that we did that with ours, but ours is up here, right? So you come in the front entry coach and you got the rest of this and you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. You come out at night and if you're a little,
Everybody I think that builds on Cascadia has that mid-entry. I know Newmar does and I know Renegade does. So there is, and there's nothing wrong with it. I just prefer the front entry coach just gives you more living space.
Sometimes they're not. Sometimes there's no just in the front. This is front to back. And the coils are 1 inch apart or 5 inches apart.
Boy, this is high, isn't it?
That's what I said. That's the highest I've ever seen.
Yeah.
it doesn't come down.
And there's not a whole lot of room here to get up in there, right? I mean, you're doing it for storage, but if you're putting
for kids.
if you're putting a person up there, they better be pretty small. I'm sure there's a ladder, but you still don't have a lot of space to get up in there.
Can't sit up on it.
Right. I still like everybody out there. If you're ever looking to buy anything from General, you got to check out Basil.
Hey.
So Basil has hooked me up more times than I can tell you.
Absolutely.
He's an absolute good guy. He is a Tampa Bay Lightning fan. We won't hold that against him, and they kicked the shit out of the Pens last night, but that's all right. But Basil's a good dude.
We're on a roll right now, man. We're on a roll.
Yes. This is a Thor Magnitude Grand. This is built on the F600 chassis. So this is the big chassis. So Eileen, I know that you had asked to take a look at some of the different brands on Ford and Ram. So we'll take a look here at the Magnitude Grand. Again, this is going to be on the 600 chassis, where most everybody else is going to be on 450 or 550 chassis. This one here is the R36. Let's take a quick peek inside. This is going to be the bunk model. So I don't think Eileen's going to be looking for the bunk model. We'll go take a look at something else here pretty quick. But the nice big bunk. They do the bubble bunk on this as well. Much shorter, easier to get up into. So we'll just real quick go through here, take a look at it. We'll go look at another model because I know that's not what she's really looking for. Nice part about it is you don't have a tilt-up bed. This bed will slide in underneath the cabinetry there, so you can use it as you're going down the road. Let's go take a look at some of these other Magnitudes that are right next door. Price tag on this $187, and the way General does this is that all your Magnitudes are going to be at the same price point. So, I like this one, but this is my colors here. So this is the L35. So real quick, Blackstone, huge pass through. This is here to here is probably 3 feet, passes all the way through with another 3-foot door on the other side. You see how big this is? It's going to be storage here. Now, again, it's going to be fiberglass doors, not aluminum doors, but I don't know. Well, I shouldn't say that. I think probably Renegades, the smaller Renegades, will probably have aluminum doors, but most everybody else is going to be have slam latch, but it's going to be on fiberglass. Got your battery bank there. It's huge, huh? Steel bumper, probably a 12,000 pound hitch. Let me see. Yep. 12,000 pound hitch. Hey, you see this? I need to show Colin this. This is what they need to do to the Pasadenas and move this here instead of up on the body. See how that is? That's where it should be on the Pasadenas. Other side of that storage goes all the way through. It's about 3 foot, and then this side where your grill is at on that side, or your Blackstone, this has a drop down. This is all rotocast. Place here for your slinky. This is your diesel. There's one on the other side for your slinky stinky. Small pass through here. It looks like it's about 6 or 8 inches up top, but sizable storage there. This is going to be your wet bay. This has macerator toilets on them, so, or macerator for your dump. O&N diesel 6000. More pass through there, your inverters up in there, your slide controls, and more storage. So, typical Ford front end, 600. We'll take a look up inside here, but man, this is nice. If I was looking at a smaller Super C, it'd be this. Although I say that, and I do want to go look at the new Alpines and whatever the new Holiday Rambler is. Got full awning across the top. Looks like this is going to have one single slide, full wall slide. Let me step back here. So you got a full wall slide out across here. So this thing's 35 foot long. Looks like your slide is probably 28 foot. So it opens this up pretty nice. So I can tell you, when this slide comes in, you're going to come to this mark on the floor. So you're going to have 10 inches to get through here. And then once you get through here, it's going to cut back and follow this line so that you can use your bathroom. And the north-south bed you'd be able to use. I really like the north-south bed. So the slide stops here. So this is your bedroom. It does not have a slide in it. So Eileen Murphy, if you're watching, you might want to check into this. I know you know Basil, so give him a call. Price tag on this is $180. This is the L35. So this is the Magnitude Grand. What's the model number on this one?
So this one is the new Z30.
So this is going to be on a lifted chassis. You said it's got a 2-inch lift, Fox springs,
Yep.
BDS control arms.
Yeah, you got those arms down here from Fox. You can see them?
Yep.
Yeah. And they're adjustable too.
You said you can get this package on any of the Magnitudes.
Yeah. So this is the show debut for this.
Okay.
Yeah.
All paint?
All paint.
Okay. Wow.
Pass-through storage in the back. Awesome graphics. Got the blackout package on the wheels.
That's a nice graphic package. That's why I was wondering if it was all paint. They did a nice job on this.
Yeah. And then twin beds in the back, which is really cool because you don't see twin beds on a Super C. So you got those 2 twin beds that turn into a king. You got washer and dryer prep right there if you want to put washer and dryer in there too. Still full size refrigerator. So you hook you up with quite a bit of stuff.
Well, that's a long way up though, huh?
Yeah.
That's all right. And then this, I guess that will just fold down and make it into a king.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
So for the people that are looking for a twin but want a Super C, this gives you that.
Wow, there's a ton of storage under here. This is on a 550 chassis.
550 chassis.
Which is a ton and a quarter?
Yeah.
Okay. Huh. What's the price tag on this, Basil?
This one, I think it's $189.
Okay.
For the show. They don't have it on here, but I believe it's $189 for the show. And then what's the other thing too?
Reminds me of the guys.
325 horse, 850, I believe, foot-pounds of torque.
12,000 pound towing, probably.
This one maybe just 10 because it's the 550.
Okay.
Yeah.
What you're sitting at, I like so much. I wish everybody would get rid of the dinettes and go to something like this.
I like that, and it is adjustable too. Because you see me, I'm kind of short, so it's sitting up high, but it is adjustable, so it does go down a little bit.
Yeah. The dinettes just take up so much room, and most people, I use my dinette as an office.
Yeah.
When we're eating, we eat outside.
There you go. Oh, okay, about to put it up right now. Right there. What does it say for the price on that? There you go.
Oh, man, you know your stuff, don't you?
189,995. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't wrong.
All right. You know your stuff.
There you go.
Yeah, so anybody's looking, again, get a hold of Basil Francis. He can take care of you for anything the General sells. But he's a Thor ambassador. He knows them inside and out.
Yeah.
Thanks again, buddy.
Thank you, man. Thank
All
you.
right, bud.
Thank you.
So we're at day 2 here at the RV Super Show here outside of Tampa. The wind picked up today. It was probably down in the low 50s, and the wind really picked up. I mean, it was 20, 25 mile winds, but man, it has really driven the people away from here. So let's check out this Grand Design. Now check this out. So this thing, let me step back here. Step back and let you see this. This thing is pretty awesome from the outside. So this is the F-Series Lineage. I don't want to really talk much about it as we go around the corner, but I will tell you this. This thing looks amazing. It's big, it's beefy, it's incredible to look at. I'm going to show you the cargo carrying capacity on this thing. It's like 1,400 pounds. So you stick 2 adults and 2 kids in here, now you're down to about 600 pounds of carrying capacity. That would not float with a lot of people. And I'm afraid a lot of people might get into this or want to get into this, and they're going to be overweight. So we'll take a look at it real quick. So here's a perfect example, right? So GVWR on this is 22,000 pounds. And wait till you see the cargo carrying capacity. It should be on the door here. We'll take a look at it if it is. Here we go. Well, it's not too bad. The one I saw the other day, oh, you know what? That might have been the Izetta. That was the Izetta, had 1,400 pound cargo carrying capacity. This was 2,200. That's livable. You can live with that one. Oh, nice pass through here. Rotocast inside. It's got the outside's kind of, again, it's for off-road, so you're going to have really huge tires on here. This is 365 80/20. So they're about 40 inches tall, 38 inches tall, and you have like a bedliner type design here on the bottom. So I'm imagining the inside's going to be very similar to the F-Series that they've had out for about, I think, a year and a half now. But it's really neat looking on the outside. One of the things that Lineage does, they have a different slide design, and their slides are extremely deep. You can go up through there. So I believe they're on a slim rack design, which might have been the first one with the Lineage F or M series at the time, but it's really, really deep. So this is on, again, this is the Ford chassis, but it's a big motorhome for this Ford chassis. I don't know how it's going to handle. They use all Fox suspension, but it's nice. I don't know if they had the sale price listed. MSRP on it's $422.
This is like your curtain.
Yeah, that's kind of cheesy. Yeah, if I'm spending, I mean, MSRP is $422. If I'm spending $420,000, even if it's $280,000,
That's how much this is.
huh? Good. If I'm spending $400,000, you better put a door on there, not a curtain. That doesn't. I might have to talk to Mike and tell him that ain't going to work. Huh? It's a nice size shower though. Again, it's on the Ford chassis, so it's a smaller chassis, but still pretty nice. And again, deep slides in the bedroom. So you got one main slide here in the living room and kitchen, and then a slide in the bedroom. Being a real deep slide, this is going to flip up, and it's going to come in, and so you got to raise your bed to pull the slides in. But really nice. Let's see what this looks like back here. So decent size. And they do a nice job with all their latches on the Lineage, M series and F series, where they're all lockable. So they do a nice job with that. So again, same way with these ones here, you're going to turn them to lock them. And you don't see that on, they've done it on the M series now and the F series. Hey everybody, thanks for sticking around and checking out the two-part series of Super Cs. It was a long video, we had to break it up. There was just so many new, exciting floor plans and different models, different chassis we wanted to show you. We were not able to show you Newmar, we were not able to show you Renegade. I'm not sure that they had new models or not, but we wanted to focus on a new model. So the Centurion, for me, takes the cake, best of show, hands down, out of every unit we looked at every category. But that's just me. So let me know in the comments what was your favorite. What do you think about Super Cs in general? And let me know if you have one. If there's something I can help you with, questions I can answer, please reach out and I'll point you in the right direction.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Until next time, ciao.